Friends, welcome back to Coffee with Queens Season 2. You have been watching a Season 1, which you have seen lots of beautiful queens of PQ, Popular Queen of Universe, sharing their lifestyle, sharing their stories with you. So, we have also started our Season 2. Today, we have our next queen, and she is Niharika Honekuri from Karnataka, a very multi talented queen, and at a very young age, she has achieved lots of things, a very long way to go. So let me just introduce you her. Welcome Niharika on the show of Popular Queen of Universe Season 2.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was a very sweet introduction. Thank you.
Tell me Niharika, what were your dreams and do you think you have fulfilled your dreams?
My dream was to always serve the mankind, and that is the reason I have chosen biotech engineering as my profession. My dreams are still on the way. I'm trying to complete each and every dream one by one, and I'm taking one day at a time. So, IVA has given me a platform to go and complete whatever I wanted to and whatever I dreamt of with encouragement. And I would like to thank IVA for that first.
Niharika, we can see some trophies and some crowns which you have achieved, I think, maybe in the beauty pageants. So, what do you think? Really, the beauty pageants gives a platform where you can achieve in your life?
Yes, ma'am. According to me, I would really say that beauty pageant is a path you can take, you can choose in order to fulfill your dreams. Because with the crown comes responsibility, and when you have a crown on your head, there are many people who are able to listen to you, are able to connect with whatever you're doing. And I have chosen this path uh, for me personally to do social work.
In 2020, you have achieved two titles, and they are the very big titles. So, what was the reaction of your family, and what was your own reaction on achieving these two titles in the same year?
Ma'am, that is really a brilliant question because I took time to soak in all the titles I have won in such a span of 2 months. And it was a very enthusiastic and, very happy moment in my life and for me as well as for my family because we didn't expect something like this to happen, and that to a virtual pageant. It is, one of a kind. So we were so happy, and we are really looking forward with this crown. I'm really looking forward to help the mankind and the society. We're really happy.
See, this pandemic, COVID is going on, and many people have lost their dear and near ones. So that is a sad thing which has taken place in 2020, and some of them have achieved a lot in 2020. So, what do you think? What kind of a message would you like to give to the people who really had a very tough time in 2020?
Yes, ma'am. Pandemic has been difficult for all of us. Even personally, I would like to say I have lost many things, but I've gained better things in life, including IVA. So I would say that situations in life do come, but it is your choice. You want to give up on it or you want to take it, be strong, and fight it. So I would always say that keep a positive attitude and fight for what you want in life.
So, Niharika, what are your future plans? What would you like to do in future? Because you are a biotech engineer, and I think it's a very rare subject. Very few of them study this subject. So, what exactly made you take this subject, and what are your future plans?
My future plan is to search for solutions for illnesses which have not been yet studied or which are still in the process. And I would also like to represent my country internationally, and also not only my region or my state, my country, and also other girls who are like me, inspire them and motivate them to help at a larger scale for the society.
So, you are a health conscious person, right? So, would you tell us what exactly you do to keep yourself healthy? And any example which you want to share? There was some change which you got when you were doing the health programs for yourself or for others?
Yes, ma'am. Health programs, in the sense, I have conducted workshops, and also when you are thinking about your health, it is not just your physical health but also focus on your mental health, and that you can do by simple devoting yourself some 5 to 10 minutes for meditation. And physical activity, you can just start with a brisk walk. Nobody has to go to the gym, spend so much money. You can do, climb the stairs, up and down, skip the elevator. So these are some life changing, very small steps, but they will take you a long way. I think these are the steps I would say.
But Niharika, I've seen that the youngsters of today, they take lots of artificial, the proteins and the artificial boosters to boost themselves and pump their body. So, what is your advice to them?
I would say that anything artificial and over limit is harmful for your health. So if you want to do something healthy, then stick to alternatives like paneer and eggs and meat. Okay, and I would say that protein shakes and all are there, but how long will you take it? That is a question. You can't take something for lifelong, and that will have an adverse effect on your body. And too much of anything is injurious. So I would say that try to do something which is natural, which the environment has given us.
Suppose if you are a leader of our country, any kind of a leader, what is the change you want to bring in the society which you think is really hampering the youth of today?
I would talk about technology, ma'am, because we have seen that technology has connected all of us around the globe. But there are some instances where technology is being used for a wrong, it's been used wrongly. So I would say that technology, to some extent and to certain usage, it should be permitted, and it should be taught to people what you can take or what you can make use of in a good way.
Niharika, can you show us that beautiful trophy which you have besides you?
Yes, ma'am, surely.
Okay,
This
so
is
this
the
is
Yes, ma'am. This is the Popular Queen of Universe with my name. I was so happy to see my name on this trophy.
okay, so that's a beautiful one. Now, what do you do to keep yourself healthy and very charming and beautiful?
Thank you, ma'am. I have started thinking positively because, as I said, what you think, what you inculcate in your mind, and what you eat is what is going to show on your body. So, I have started eating clean, healthy, and also started taking things positively and not be disheartened with any mishap that happens in my life, but I've learned from it. So, that is how I'm keeping myself going in life.
Can you tell us one thing what you have really learned from this beauty pageant?
Yes, ma'am, definitely. There's a list I can actually tell you because I just sat down one day and I thought about whatever I've achieved in this beauty pageant. So I have been able to show my creativity because I wanted each and every video of mine to be the best, you know, from the previous video of mine because I am my own competition. And secondly, I've learned to accept my body the way it is, and also um, I would say that I've learned time management as well because we were supposed to give all videos on time and in a better way. So yeah, these are the things which I've really improved, and this will go a long way in my life. So I'm really thankful for that.
So, do you think that the trainings during the beauty pageant really helps in improving your lifestyle, right?
Yes, ma'am, definitely. We all have someone or the other we look up to who inspire us, who motivate us. And I feel that these sessions which we underwent has motivated me and inspired me. And that is why I have bagged 2 titles in 2 months. And I'm so proud. My parents are really proud of it.
So that's wonderful. What would you like to do with these titles in future?
Ma'am, I would like to work for the poverty, for education, for women empowerment as well as work for the equality because I do not want to, leave men aside because there have been so many instances where even men need attention, where men have been, put down in the society. So I would like to work for both men and women.
There's a one very critical question which I want to ask you after looking at your intellectual level. That women of today, on the name of women empowerment, some of them are really taking advantage and creating more negativity in the society. So, what do you think about this kind of women?
Ma'am, it is just the peer we are around, the upbringing, the life lessons we have learned. So I really feel that instead of judging what that woman has done in life, I think we should have someone to guide her. You know, someone where she can really share her thoughts and someone who will give her the positive impact in her life. So I think such kind of women have to be really shown a way, a path where they can believe in themselves and take everything that comes their way in a good way, and not spread hatred or take advantage of whatever is they have got. I think they should learn to do that.
Do you think you can change anybody around you?
Yes, ma'am. As I said, we can really inspire and motivate them. But the change we want to bring in them, it has to be within themselves. They should have the urge that, yes, I want to change because it is good for me. And I believe that if they get that thought, that they want to change, they will definitely change. So we can inspire and motivate them, but it is left to them that they want to change or not. This is what I believe.
So there's a last question which I want to ask you. What is your mantra in life, and what is the advice you would like to give to the audience?
I believe in the mantra of live and let live. And I really believe that one, instead of criticizing, they should always encourage and empower them, irrespective of any gender. And I really believe that people have each other, they have the strength to do what they want to do in life. And they should not be left out, or they should not not believe in themselves. That's what I would like to say. So start believing in yourself. You believe what your gut tells you to do, and if you have that dream, you should go and chase it. Nobody and nothing should be stopping you.
So Niharika, what I can feel that you have the leadership quality in you, and I think you can really motivate people. Keep doing that, and it was wonderful interacting with you. It was a beautiful session. God bless you, and all the best for your future.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was lovely talking to you. Thank you so much.
So, friends, you have seen this young little girl who has high dreams and high hopes to bring some change in the society. She very well stated positivity is the only thing which can motivate you. A very well said one question that whatever is in your mind, it is being shown in your body. So, if you have something negativity going in your mind, definitely it will be shown in your body. So, keep positive, keep happy things in your mind so that you start glowing and look charming forever. See you next time with the next queen. Till then, bye bye.